be sharing a story inspired by her own second act revolution as she both grew and sold a manufacturing business and is now onto a new track as an executive coach and writer in her 50s. In her vocal and voice variety speech as part of the presentation mastery track, she's going to describe in a 5 to 7 minute speech why your best career move starts after 50. Please join me in welcoming Susan.
Thank you, and thank you, everybody. Okay, before I begin, when she said after 50 and you looked at me, what did you think?
No way, is it?
Thank you. Compromise.
Greg and I never met. Anyway, I thank you for indulging me for a moment in that humor. But now I'm going to get serious. Did you know that at age 65, Laura Ingalls Wilder published her first book, Little House on the Prairie? And at age 52, Ray Kroc founded McDonald's. And yet, people convince us in popular culture that after 50 we become irrelevant. And many people get stuck in what they're doing and think they can't change. Tonight, I want to dispel this dangerous myth. I want to convince you that age isn't your enemy. It's a golden opportunity for what comes next. You might know that while younger workers are often more facile, for example, at technology, when it comes to learning technical skills, as you get older, it can be harder. It can take more time. It can be frustrating. Sometimes you might need reading glasses, for example. However, because of age, you have an opportunity, you actually have, an asset, which is your real lived experience. So for example, those of us who are generation, either baby boomers or generation, I guess, X, we are the ones that actually had career mentors when we started out. We learned how to do analysis by hand. We learned how to write a pitch deck. Today, workers can just go on to Claude AI or ChatGPT and put in parameters for a pitch deck. They don't really know what makes it effective. That is the advantage of age and in today's technology. So knowing that you can use the advantage that you already have, which is real lived experience, the key is to position yourself strategically. Instead of competing with AI, for example, you might want to complement it. You might want to use it as an analyst. You might want to use it as staff. Using myself as an example, since selling my manufacturing business, I've become a coach to venture and growth stage ventures and early venture business owners, and I'm earning a living helping clients save money in fundraising by using AI to write pitch decks, because I've written so many of them. Now AI is just like extra staff. It's free. So beyond using technology to be able to change your career, which is what we can now do, there's also this issue, which is that why wouldn't you make yourself happier? Why waste time? There's a concept called quality time remaining. Maybe you've heard of that, QTR. Well, when you're over 50, you start to be very mindful of that. And you begin to realize that going into the same job every day or seeing the same people that you really don't want to see, maybe they're not lighting your fire. You ought to make that change. And research shows that people who make significant career changes after 50 enjoy higher senses of purpose, engagement, and overall health and well-being than those who stay in unsatisfying roles. So what else might be another reason why age is an advantage in making a career change? Well, you have advantages that younger people lack. For example, many people, as they've gotten to a later stage in life, have already raised kids, no longer have those expenses, college bills are done, maybe they own a home, so you have a financially stable base from which you can build a new career and make a change. So the other thing is you have clarity about what you want. You've learned what you don't like, and you know now really what you do and what lights you on fire. And with deep introspection around those topics, you can really make a list of what you're looking for and do analysis to match whatever you're thinking you're doing against your values and come up with a great fit. What about also the risk of playing it safe? What is the consequence if you don't do anything? Well, playing it safe and staying the same is like spending 15 to 20 years energized by work, either not energized by work that doesn't matter to you versus being really alive in life and setting an example for others about what is possible in life. So what I recommend is that you look at this stage of life as a third act. And what you do is you act as your own screenwriter, producer, and director of your third act. You take it seriously. You take it with joy. You take it with a sense of humor that you might get it wrong and need to change again. But you know what? With your attitude around your skills and experience from real life experience, with your ability to harness AI, and with your sense of your financial base, you recognize you really can't fail. So why not take that? Why not take that risk? So the question isn't whether you can reinvent yourself after 50. The question is, what are you waiting for? I'll leave you with that. Thank you for your time.